Okay, hi guys. My name is Tamas, and I'm from Hungary, Budapest, and I will talk about how we build Scala teams. This is much more than a management or recruitment or people management related talk, not a technical. And let's do it. What about us? We building an own product, marketing automation system. This is a really big system. And globally, we have 800 people with 16 different offices on 15 different places, like Indianapolis in the US or Asia, but we have most of the offices in Europe. We're working with different companies like Rantastic, a smaller startup player, or AirAsia, a big multinational company, and we have clients like eBay and so on. Where I come from, Budapest, we have the Research and Development Center. The development is only in Budapest. And right now we have between 180 and between 200 people. I'm not sure about the number because every day we hire new guys. So you know what about the recruitment right now. If you want to hire new developers, every day start a new guy. So this is a random number. We have 4 major languages in our stack. The PHP is the bigger one, the legacy. Sorry, that's life. PHP is in our life. As well, we have Ruby, JavaScript, front-end, back-end, Angular, Node.js, and Scala. And this is how I am here and talking about how we build this team. The challenge, you know, we need to hire around 50 people per quarter. This is a really hard number in Budapest because the development market is really challenging. Who knows the Netflix culture deck? Okay, we use this culture deck to create our principles and values. These are the passion, the impact, the judgment, and the communication. The full management support these values, and everyone who work in-house, deep in mind, thinking about based on these values, like passion. You need to be passionate and enthusiastic. Judgment, you need to make decisions day by day, both the individual level or the team level or company level. Check the Netflix culture deck as well. Reed Hastings talk about a lot, and can send you our blog post about us. The second approach is the technical requirement. Honestly, we are a top-notch company in Budapest. We're working with TDD, clean code, and we would like to provide and deliver really high quality code. And we are not just looking for, I don't know, JavaScript developers, Ruby developers, and so on. We're looking for smart developers. And it doesn't matter you come from a university or Spotify or something like this. We're looking for smart and enthusiastic developers. Scala background is a plus. As I mentioned that I come from Budapest, we have just a few hundred of developers there, and we need to force with the other companies. And Scala language and community is really small in Budapest. We have meetups and conferences and so on, but we have just a few seasoned Scala developers. And this is the reason we are looking for someone who is interested in switch from Java, from F#, from Haskell, Clojure, or PHP to Scala, and or interested in functional programming. So if you have some experiences with Java and you write your thesis about comparing Haskell, Java, and Scala, this is a good start for us. The story about our teams. My tech lead was at a conference in Germany and met with Scala and functional paradigms. And after that, come back and did a sales pitch. Okay, guys, let's do a pilot project and try Scala. And it was a success story. Right now, we are 14, 2 teams, males and females. We try to emphasize that diversity is important for us. And we're working on more than 10 projects. And Scala right now is totally a core language in our company. And we would like to hire new guys. Switchers, as I mentioned, that we have just a few original Scala developers. Most of the times they come from Java and sometimes another marginal languages. And of course, recruitment is difficult. The process, using external agencies, this is a must. And we have staff referral, and we try to use the internet, the website. But this is the latest thing. Most of the times we do a pre-screen, just check the CV, the LinkedIn profile, and so on, GitHub, and so on. After that, we have lightweight conversation. I don't like the interview as a word. Much more, I would like use lightweight conversation, drink a coffee, show the office, and so on. And after that, we have a technical challenge. Emphasize that we are a technical company. After that, we have a personal meeting, code reviews, pair programming, and figure out the personal and the technical future. And after that, we have probation days. These days are 2 or 3 days, and the candidate will work with the would-be team, and we figure out the matches, both the culture and the technical matches as well. I have some numbers because we are totally data-driven. You see right now the sources. This is the general recruitment sources at our companies. It contains the product managers, the UX designers, the JavaScript, Ruby, PHP, and all of the developers. From website, we use this number. The internal staff referral is around 16%, but the agencies provide and deliver most of the candidates. And this is the numbers in case of the Scala developers. In the last year, we have had 100 candidates, and only 1 from the website and only 1 from staff referral. All of them come from agencies. This is a conversion rate regarding the Scala developers. You saw the steps. This is the first step, the resume, and this is the second one, the red. When we send the homework, most of the candidates send back, and after that we decline and cut some homeworks. And after that we have the pair programming interview, and the probation days is the last one. So you can see how we cut the candidates. This is the fulfillment rate. As I mentioned, that last year we had around 100 candidates, and we only hired 9. And you can see in general our numbers about the hiring. From website, we only hire 2. Staff referral is really good. So if we talk, even though the Scala developers, the hiring rate is really good, and the external hiring rate is about around 5. Okay, I'm time out. And this is another chart. And this is the timeline, how and when we hire the Scala developers. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And we hired not just male developers, we can hire female Scala developers as well. And this is my last slide. Thank you so much. It was a great pleasure to show our process. And if you have questions, and we have time questions, feel free to ask them or later. Thank you. Oh. Sorry? We have totally homemade code challenges, mostly focusing on coding style and the testing and the well-written codes, separated small functions, the testable, and so on. So we're absolutely focusing on the coding style and the maintenance and the clean code paradigms.